Capricorn! Well, I don't know what it is that's compelling me to keep starting and stopping this video, and I haven't done it with any other reading. Something just keeps compelling me to start and stop this reading of an interfered signal or information that I'm trying to interpret and trying to get across to you. And I feel I'm also hearing people that speak a different language or something like that from a foreign country. And I really am picking up some kind of like, I don't know, like a cult or something, or like a group of people that are very, very controlling around you, Capricorn. And to be honest, fuck it, I'm not going to hold back anymore. I'm just going to literally do your reading for you. So we look into channel messages. These are already out because I've stopped the camera, tried to contemplate on what the hell this is going on, and then realised, oh, I'm just going to do it. So what I'm picking up is someone has been running up a bill here, or they've been going to be slapped across the face or slapped with an eviction notice. Now, the first message is that I started with is I can see this brick with an IOU on it, or a letter on it, and a piece of paper with a like elastic band that's thrown, well, that is thrown over this brick with a piece of paper and something wrote on it, and then launched through someone's window, and it's come smashing through someone's window or come crashing through someone's door. Now, I really do pick this up as an addict or someone that is extremely desperate, okay, extremely desperate. Now, what I'm hearing also is people of drugs or a medication that someone needs, because I really am picking up that someone here needs product, or it's drugs or alcohol, or needs medication, or really, really, really needs something where they are contemplating on doing something very daft in order to get it. Now, I also did hear cap, which could be another Capricorn, but I am picking up a cap that has been put on something to stop this person from spending so much money, or because I picked up like a gold card or something that someone's been given and saying, okay, so you can, can pay for your rent, and that you can pay for a couple of things. And then someone's been misusing that and abusing it, right? And they've been spending it either on drugs or having like a really good time and like buying TVs and so on and so forth, all this sort of stuff. And this person then is suddenly going to get the bill. This is someone, because I'm picking up like Taurus energy, right? And someone's been running up a bill, and they're like, okay, I need to I now owe you for it, because it's more like an IOU, like a I owe you nothing. It's like you do owe me, because you've been you've spent all of this stuff on this thing, on this stuff, right? Now, I really do pick up around a lot of you around an addict, that someone's going to do something very desperate, and either going to come crashing through the window, because I picked up a ladder, and I picked up, we are climbing Jesus ladder, ladder, and it led to someone climbing up a ladder, trying to sneak into someone's house or their bedroom or a window. And I keep seeing this ladder, like this ladder going up, like towards, I mean, it could be ascension, but again, like this ladder that goes up the side of someone's house, desperate to see what they're doing, or having sex, or like, I just need to look in through their window just to see what they've got, like if they've got anything interesting that I can steal, or if they're with this person. Because I really do pick up that there's someone desperate to see if their man is with another woman, or this woman is with a man, or because I also picked up a transvestite or transgender, and it's someone also getting very now frustrated with an operation that is coming up, that someone is like, I've got to have this operation, I've got to have it. And it's an argument that could be accumulated through the system of like the doctors and solicitors, lawyers, all that kind of thing. And I'm also picking up Laura, the name Laura. But like I'm desperate now because someone's cut me off financially. And how am I going to pay my rent? And how am I going to pay my bills? And how am I going to pay for all of this stuff that I've had? How am I now going to pay for it? Because it feels like I'm slapped with a final eviction, or slapped with a notice, or like a final warning. And because I really pick up that you've had your final warning now, I really do, and I really feel like that someone's been accumulating all this info, or accumulating all of this stuff that then eventually comes to this person or this person as a bill to pay for everything that they've spent here. And I think someone's like, oh shit, right, maybe, or ship, something to do around a 6, right, around family. So These could be brothers, sisters, daughters, people, exes, who knows. But like, I'm going to slap you with this final notice, and I'm going to slap you with this bill because I've now put a cap on it. Because it feels like someone's like, okay, I got a new house, a new home, great, right? So I can go out and spend like on daddy's or mum's like credit card, and I can buy like a, I can buy a new TV, and I can buy this, and so on and so forth. And now it's kind of like, hold on a second, I said you could like live, not like go out and buy loads of stuff. Okay, so you've kind of got that energy there, and I don't know where that's coming from. And also of a different, like, because these are people that have sent me so not all you guys Capricorn, really, honestly not. But I've had a lot of flack on this channel by some people, by some very nasty people. And I don't know, I don't get people, but nah. But someone is like desperate, in desperate need to be seen. And this is half the reason why I went off into a tangent that I really don't want to be speaking about anymore. But I can't understand why people want to be seen. But anyway, it's not my business. Do I talk about it? No. But I don't know. I've had people asking me, you know, how come you've got subscribers? Goddess Dragon Girl, love you loads. Okay, this doesn't involve, you know, that kind of situation. But some people kind of like, you know, I haven't done anything. I haven't really got a channel. I've just got a channel of me like, well, I mean, why do women do that? Why do women do that? I've got no idea. Well, they're on camera and they're like, this is me to the left, this is me to the right, this is me front, centre, back, this is my posterior, this is my breasts, and everything else, right? And I want you to notice, no. But people have been asking me, can you send me everybody over to my channel? Bruv, where's the content? Is it just you? Is that it? Just you showing yourself and everything else? Just about you? Is that it? Because there's not content, man. I ain't sending people over to that. What on earth do you think I'm about? But sorry, but it's just my morals. It's just like, really? That's so shallow. Well, it's not what I look at, you know. But again, there's just people like that. I swore I wasn't going to talk about it. Anyway, so your main message, Capricorn, your main message was, right. Your main message, I'm not going to do this again. I shouldn't have really talked about that, man, because I feel very uncomfortable. I do. It's just making me feel very uncomfortable. And I don't know if this is people in general or someone that's really making someone feel uncomfortable or under pressure. And I don't know. All of a sudden when I'm doing your reading, I just feel like I need to stop. And I get very uncomfortable. And I'm kind of like, man, what is, like, what? Like, I don't know. I don't kind of get it. It's just this energy that's making me feel very uncomfortable and very unrelaxed, right? And I really feel like that someone is so desperate that they're making someone feel very uncomfortable. As the message that you're kind of getting is someone is out to get someone to make them pay for this. Like, I'm going to make you pay. No matter what happens, I'm going to make you pay. And that is either physically or emotionally. Now, physically is going to be like money that's owed and all this sort of stuff. Or it's like, I am physically going to make you pay for this, and I am not going to stop it. And I don't give a shit what Steve says or what anybody else says. Your karma is just going to keep bringing it back to you. You're the karmic. People, please, you are the karmic. That's why all the shit comes to you. Because you're not the twin flame. You are, but you're the person that's the karmic. If your energy is like, oh, I don't care, I'm just going to do this to the end of time. That's you not learn anything at all over all of this time at all. And you haven't learned a goddamn thing. And you are like, I don't care, I'm just going to persist to keep doing it regardless to make someone pay. Then you're just stuck right in the middle of the soup there. You are really in the thick of the karma there. If you can't drop something naturally, that's the ego, man. That's the ego that is keeping this alive. That's the thoughts and the memories of the pain and the suffering that is going to keep you doing that where you're not going to get an answer. Because no answer is no answer. If you haven't had an answer all this time, that is the answer. The answer is no. The answer is in you. Alchemy, maybe. I don't know. But like Al or Steve. But like the answer is always in you. Your karma doesn't go until you're prepared to drop it. And the longer you've got this notion of like, well, I'm just not prepared to drop it, and I'm just going to keep doing it, and I'm just going to keep doing it and doing it. Well, that's where I would say, well, there's a very controlling person here, whether it's either one, breaking through control issues, or they start to lash out and blame other people and say that it's their fault because they keep doing it themselves. So it's people like, I don't know, that leave very narky comments and shit like that. I hate what you do and I hate what you say, but I'm literally just going to sit here and do all of that because I think that it's actually bothering you, when really it's bothering those people because they keep doing it, right? So it's like my channel, for instance. I can hide people from my comments, like hide it. They've got no idea. They just realise that they're actually contributing more towards the channel by punishing themselves, because they leave a comment, I don't see it and no one else does, but YouTube think, oh great, a comment, promotion, right? A dislike, doesn't matter. YouTube, it works off an algorithm of interest. YouTube are out for themselves and for people that use adverts, right? That's why it's all there, right? So your algorithm is an alley here, also a cat, alley cat or copycat, someone that copies stuff, material, and they copy all their material and they try to get it and they use it for themselves to be seen, meaning that even if this is a notion of like 11:11 on the clock, there you go, it's a portal. So it's truth. So there is something like, it's in my head that I want to be like this person. It came out through the Sagittarius reading. Like, it's not me. I want to be who you are, and I want to do what you do, and all this kind of stuff. So I've got it in my head that I need to be like you and copy what you do. This kind of energy is very weird. I don't know what it is. But it is something to do around copycats, or copying material. Now, like I said, material doesn't have to be physically copied. It just has to have this notion in your head, because if you're thinking it and you're doing it for a specific reason to be like someone else, that's not your calling. That's you trying to be like someone else. You can't do that because that's not authentic. If you don't come across as authentic, you block a lot of this crap out, and people just think that there's copycatting, right? So there's this energy that also came through in one of the readings, but please, I'm not talking about Goddess Dragon Girl. No, not at all, no. Other energies, other people here. There is other energies that are trying to be like other people and trying to force to do, say, like what I do, and think, okay, well, I really want to do what you do, right? But in a bad way. Like there's good people that obviously want to do certain things, but here is what I feel is like someone's doing it like maliciously, like Melissa, the name Melissa or Mel, but like getting very wound up about other people doing things to them, or other people now shining or having a gift and some people that don't. And there's this missed energy that's in this energy that is not what I pick up as one specific person, but just someone that is very aggressive and very angry, like very angry and very aggressive, and is coming across like lashing out or something, like a pouncing energy of a Leo, or like I'm just ready to pounce on you just to make you pay or blame for what it is that you're doing or saying. So I don't know what this, where this thought, or if it's coming from what you're thinking or knowing, or it's someone in the shadows, or something like this, but it's this energy of someone getting very frustrated and wound up the fact that they don't have what someone else does have. And they're very jealous over the fact that they don't have it. Now, if we're looking at your love life, Capricorn, your main message of what came out, of what I've been trying to get round to, was a whole sentence. Was someone is going to see somebody with a person and get very, very, very wound up and upset. That I've got this notion that somebody is only with a person to use them as a person. Like, I'm only with you for a short period of time to use you to get seen by this other person, right? So I only need you for what I've got, and then I need to go out into the public with, say, a man or a woman, right? And I'm using you for that. And, man, so much stuff is going through my head. I'm using you for that because this is coming across as like copycat material. And Goddess Dragon Girl, please, I'm really not speaking about these channels. I'm really not, but it's so in my head that it's not those messages, okay? But someone is like, I'm only using you, because it comes across as the same message if I'm trying to explain it, that's why, right? But like, I'm only using you for a leg up. Like, I just want to use you like if you're in a relationship, right? And I want to use you to be seen with whilst I'm out. That's the only reason I'm doing it, is I don't actually really want to be, because that was one of the messages, I don't actually want to be with the person I'm with. I don't want to be with them. I just want to be seen with them, like some sort of stature or something. Like, I'm only seen with you just for stature, that's it. Like, there's no relationship here. Really, in my head, what I'm thinking of is that I've kind of met someone new maybe, and that I'm going out into the public, and when I'm out there, in my head really is my ex, and is the other person that I'm trying to forget. But in my head, I'm really kind of hopefully not thinking, man, I'm just using this waster here, because really what I want is my ex back. And I want to go out in the public just so this person, or there might be an off chance that they might see me with this person and then they want me back because I'm taken, right? And your karma is playing tricks on your mind that's making you do some very stupid stuff, guys, if it's you. So please be very careful, because this card is why I kept this one out. And that someone has this notion of like, well, I've got stature and stuff like that, and I'm very important energies, right? But I'm only going out with this person because really I want my ex to be there when I go out. I want this off chance that my ex is going to see me. Well, you've got it. Because somebody is going to see somebody with someone else. Now, if you guys have not broke from your karma yet and you're still doing the metaphysical stuff, and this is all very much in your head, you're probably going to see your person with someone else out in the street and roaming around a Leo energy, right? And is what I'm hearing, right? Because it's a Jim Morrison reference. Lions in the street and roaming, right? So from Rome, or Chrome, or Roma, the name Ronin, also Ronin, which was Val Kilmer, V. This name V keeps coming up. V. Anybody that begins with V, right? V. But this V keeps coming up. Or B. VB. VD. VD, VB, or something like that. But I'm only doing this. Why am I seeing an opera? Why am I seeing an opera? Like operatic. Operation? Or an opera. Like someone going to the ball, or a bella of the ball. Like going to an opera singer or something. Right? Or going for an operation. There's someone that's here that could well be going for an operation. Right, so what I've actually got for you, Capricorn, is pretty much that. Is that somebody is going to see somebody with somebody else, right? Now, I'm hoping that this is not you, Capricorn, that have this in your head, that you're doing it all to be outside seen, so your ex will see what you're doing, that you're with someone to try and make someone jealous. Because what you're calling back to you is karma. I hope you guys have got what I've said by now, is that everything comes back to you. That's why you're so wound up and so angry and so pissed off, and the reason why you get nowhere is because life is about yourself. Is that you are attached to an energy. It's you that's attached to it. You can have a metaphysical connection, and this person is absolutely oblivious to the fact of what's going on in your mind and your head. They've got fucking no idea. You just think that you have a psychic connection with someone that isn't communicating. It's because you're opening up everything in your head and your mind, right? So it can really play tricks of illusion on you. 1 in 7, Scorpio energy, but like really play tricks on you, like really can. And the more you believe that this person of like, well, they still have an attachment with me. Why is it that they still have an attachment with me and won't let me go? It's because you're brainwashed by so much twin flame bollocks. Right? That's why. That is why. Because they don't help. Right? They really don't. You're the karmic. Right? It comes back to you constantly. It's not this person that has an attachment or has to detach. It's you that has to learn to detach from that person. It's you that has to get that person off your head and off your mind. And the more that energy keeps coming back to you getting frustrated, it's because you haven't learned shit. Right? It means that you have to stop thinking about this person. Right? You have to stop thinking about everything that they've done to destroy your life. If you've been in relationships, then fine. But a metaphysical connection doesn't destroy your life. It's supposed to help it, right? But when you see it differently, you have to see it more clearly for what it is the fact that it doesn't come into a relationship. And it's the fact that the ego is telling you that the more energy that you have that's very stubborn to let go, that's why karma is there, to break through the ego and the stubbornness of energy, to let it easily flow. Because when you can let go, you can let things in, you can let the new in, you can let money in, you can let success in, you can let new feelings and emotions flow and feel them, and learn to be empathic. You think empathy, sorry, but do you think that empathy, and everyone would say, yes, I'm an empath. Do you think that that's just a process of like, well, I'm an empath, so I know how to use it? No. Being an empath, there are stages to being to having empathy. Right, is to take the energy back and have empathy for yourself. But whilst you keep having empathy of stubbornness energy, of having it in your head, that's you draining a source. You're the source that drains someone because you are connected to them to drain the life out of them. So if you're in your head, you're like, well, I'm going to come at this person in a motor and say, well, you're with that woman, blah, 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 blah. Trust me, they will think that you're a raving lunatic. They will think that you're a raving lunatic. They really will. And I've been there. Trust me, I have been there so many times, right? They think that you're a crazy lunatic, right? And look at it from my perspective when people come at me with all of this bollocks, shouting and screaming at me because you don't want an energy in your reading. And then all of a sudden I get the blame where I'm like, I can't do anything with your reading because your questions have been, I really love that person, but I hate them and I don't want them. But can you please tell me if they're coming back in my life? Can you please tell me how much I hate this person, but my questions really are relating to that person? And then in your reading, that person is very much there, still blocked, and then you get very pissed off and angry with me. That means that you've got so much anger that, trust me, I would think, man, you're a lunatic. You're a lunatic, right? That is what happened with one person in a reading, which is Jesus. And then it must be the same person that's connected via this channel. 2 or 3 of them, man. And, wow. You know, wow, the nasty shit that you can actually physically put. Like when I'd done a video for people and said, if you ever want a reading, right, is to watch the video first, and then send me a message and I'll send you the template that asks how to state it and stuff like that, right? On that video, the moment I put it up, I had to take all of the comments down because someone was quick to respond that has been sitting in the shadows, hating me and hating everything, but wanting to just sit there just so I can leave my shit narky comment, right? So I can try and stop you being successful because I don't get what I want. Narcissist. Right? You'll not realise that a lot of the craziness comes from narcissism. So, sweetheart, you're a narcissist. That's why. Sorry. Sorry, Cappy, it's not all you guys, but Jesus Christ, man, I can spot them a mile off. I can. And, wow, definitely. But people like that, and that's very much in your energy of people winding people up. Now, sorry, but you know me, I speak truth. I don't hold back. So that's not obviously to all of you, but to some out there that are the dislikers and the haters, and they don't get everything that they want when they want it. And they want it right now, right quick, everything real fast. You know, bruv, that means that you're very desperate for an energy because you're going through a shitload of karma. Now, I can help you with that, but if your energy comes to me as bad energy and I pick it up, don't blame me for it, bruv. Because I'll be the first one to block you out of my life altogether, and the channel altogether, right? I don't deal with crazy. That is one thing that I don't deal with in my life, is crazy people. And I hope a lot of you know that, right? You know that you don't deal with crazy people, right? And if you don't, that's a leaf out of my book that you want to take. Anybody that's fucking crazy, you take them straight out of your life. You remove the elephant out of the room, which is yourself. Get away from them fast. Right? But your message is obsessed, Abby. I picked up Abigail or Abby. Upset It might be an Abigail or an Abby that is upset, because it's what I put. Abby, upset, obsessed. Abby, obsessed, upset. So if your name is Abby or Abigail, I'm sorry, but there's a message here of being upset, right? So I don't know what that's for. But your main message was someone is going to see somebody outside with a person and witness the fact that they are with them. So you guys, be very careful, because you're now, what I've got here is just a reading to tide you over, but this one card is going to set your future apart from when it comes up to your December reading, right? Now, your first card out was Reconsider. Reconsider this very daft movement that you're about to make through December, okay? Because this is not for December. You need to reconsider what you're about to do or what you're thinking. Because if this is action and response, this is anger management, right? Is that you have to hold your temper in and you have to hold your karma in. The desperity that you have, right, to do or say something very daft or very quick, Spirit is saying to you, reconsider that before you do it. Now, if you're obviously indicative with an addict, because I was picking up a lot of methadone, heroin, and someone that needs their prescriptions, and someone that could be very desperate, and if they've been cut off financially, they really could do something very daft around trying to get money or trying to get some sort of like medication that they need if they can't afford to buy it, okay? So what you've got here is reconsider. Before you do something or think it in your head, reconsider what you're about to do. And if those channeled messages are right, and you're going out into the public, like you do through twin flame stuff and bad karma, is you can do anything when you're out there. You're up in the clouds and you're like, man, I've got to see this person. I just want to do this just to see if they see. I need to do a drive-by, and I need to drive into their town or into their city or into their state just to see if I can see this person. If you're thinking that and you're a Cappy, you need to reconsider doing that. You really need to reconsider, right? So your next card out was listen to your intuition. So can anybody explain to me what your intuition is? Do you have one? Right? If you have a preordained destiny that makes you do daft things, and I tell you, for instance, right, reconsider and stop doing it now. Don't yawn. Catching, right? Karma. But I said don't do that, right? But you really feel that you've got to do it and you do it anyway. But what you should have done is use your intuition. So what good is that? It means that you have to continuously make these mistakes to make your intuition grow. Your karma is going to make you do things, right? That is your intuition. Your intuition isn't really real. It's your feelings. They grow by putting barriers up on walls, by being a very emotionally stable human being within your emotions and your mind. That means that you're in tandem. That means that you are in flow and motion with the resonance of your own soul and your own calling. The goodness that you have within your heart and your soul to do things the right way, right? That's your intuition, that you do it out of the goodness of your heart, right? If you do it out of the goodness of your intentions and they're not pure, and that's saying reconsider, then you really do need to reconsider this energy here. Okay. Act. Think before you act. Think before you act. Action changes things. Action changes time. Completely. Your actions change everything about your life. Right? Not an actress, not a performance. Capricorn, what have we got for Capricorn, please? Capricorn, wait. Again, see? Wait. Reconsider. Before you go and make this action, because this is a worthy watching reading. If you've missed it, well, you missed it. They're saying, before December comes, reconsider what you're thinking of doing and wait, right? Wait. Before you act on anything that they're saying to reconsider, wait. Do not do what you're going to do. Try not to think what you're going to do here. if there's any stupid action that you've got so frustrated about in life that your action is going to lead you to do something daft, then you need to wait. That does not mean, shall I wait on the person that I've been waiting for ages? That means, no, don't wait. Right? But if y'all can't stop doing it, there's nothing in this world that a human being can do to stop you from doing that. You have the right to do it. That's your ego. That's someone that's not controlling, to let you do or think or be whatever you want to in life. And normally those people, like me, get the blame for that. Because I'll let people make mistakes. Me, I'll watch them doing it and thinking, well, it's no good me interfering. If you want to do that, then you go right ahead. Because you'll learn the hard way. But Capricorn. Perfect timing. Really? It's the perfect time to wait. It is, yeah. To reconsider what it is that you're about to do. It's the perfect time to sit here now and think about what it is that might come up for you in December in your head, if you are thinking of doing anything crazy, right, is to reconsider what you're about to do. If this is like, I don't know, we'll find out. What's this reconsider for, please, for Capricorn? Around a Gemini here, right? Reconsider here. Reconsider what you're about to do for this person. Because this is also duality. Gemini is also duality. I have it in my moon. I'm always fighting against myself, bruv, and also my mother, which is also a Gemini. Reconsider the lovers. The lovers. What's this lovers for? Reconsider love. A child. A love for a child here. So reconsider. But your message is still the same. If my channel messages are right, is to reconsider making an offer. Like, if you really feel that you shouldn't, because this is someone that's hesitating on making an offer towards love here, and if you are really thinking that you shouldn't, then this is reconsider before you go and do this. This is an hour of judgment before an action. So reconsider. What is that action of that Page of Pentacles? Because what is that thought that this person is thinking of doing? Is the Tower. Is sex, is birth, rebirth. Or did I tell you that message? Sorry, I can't remember if I cut the channel off and started again. You had something around birth, rebirth, rebar, or Riri, or Rihanna. But it was, oh man, I've lost the channel. It might even be on there, I can't remember if I've said it or not. But it was something to do with around rebirth. Because it was a 4. And I'm sure I picked up on 4. Or did I say that for Sagittarius? I think it was another reading. You could really be dealing with a Sag maybe here. But there's an energy here that is reconsider before you make up with this person if you've been trying to avoid them here. Because there's this energy of where someone's trying to get back into someone's good books to destroy it. This is search and destroy. This is build you up with hope to destroy it. To build you up with hope to destroy it. Someone that can be very aggressive in life, right? So this is a very controlling card. It's also rebirth and an awakening. If you're going through an awakening and you're thinking all sorts of mad shit, then reconsider what you're thinking here. But again, this can be where somebody wants to start again. You have got to look at your cycles. Do you want to do it again? To build you up, to knock you down. To build you up, to knock you down. That's an energy of control there. Listen to your intuition. Here, sex. They're coming in very fast. Very fast indeed. This is, like I said, this is someone that's kind of like, shit, I don't care, bruv. I am stalking you and I am going to look for you, or I'm thinking about you day in and day in out, day and night, right? But I can wait another day until I call you. It only takes a couple of years, but everything's a flutter. But I know. Paul McCartney. Anybody notice what I was saying about Wingspan? And then I realised that Paul McCartney is actually bringing out a new album in December. He is as well. It appeared up on my YouTube. Again, this is sex. This is a one-night stand also. This is, I am going to charge into this energy to find out what you're doing at home, to put a ladder up against your wall, to spy. This is a spying card, both of these, right? I'm going to put a ladder up against your wall here to see what you're doing here. Or I can feel your energy. I can feel you having sex with another woman. No, bruv, no. Don't go down that road, right? How do you know, really? When you're open, you can feel all sorts of energies, right? You really can. Well, no, you can feel that. Yeah, you can. You can feel that. People fiddling with themselves and thinking of you when you're open, right? So, yeah, I'll give you that one, guys. But, here, all that sort of info really doesn't help your calling. That can lead you like in the myth, like for like rocking about for years. But here, there's this energy of like, I want to know what love is. I want to know, are you seeing that person? I want to know what's going on. What's going on in your love life? What's the colour of the peanuts in your shit when you wipe it? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. And I've got energy to reconsider before I come charging in like hellfire. Right? I'm not the Lord of Hellfire. And I bring you this. Right? I bring you that. Which could be piss off. the Knight of Wands. Yeah. That's what I'm bringing you, bruv. I don't give a shit. At all. Because I'm bringing you this. So I'm not very welcoming. Here, welcome, woken. Awoke. Someone's definitely awake on this one, bruv. But the working men's or woking stow or something. Well, there's a Paul McCartney song there. Woken stow. Oh, I wish I could remember that one. Anyway, what is that song? Sorry, I'm really trying to think of that song by Paul McCartney. It's got Wokenstow in it. But 5 here. This person here, that's what I said, you need to really reconsider what you're doing. This person's coming in like mustard, real quick. If they haven't done that already, I'm very surprised. Because this person is like, I don't really care. You're on my mind and I need to know. Are you seeing that other woman? Are you cheating? Do you love her or do you love me? But if that's a metaphysical, because trust me, the Knight of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and that's a metaphysical connection right there. I'm just thinking about you. I'm thinking of all of this stuff. I'm thinking that you're playing mind games on me. Wait. For what? You just wait is what I'm hearing. You just wait. You just wait. 5 of Wands. You just wait. I don't care, Steve. I'm not listening. I'm just going to do it anyway. Go right ahead. There you go. Can you stop yourself from doing it? No, it's your karma, right? So you go right ahead. 5 of Wands, because it's going to cause a lot of conflict, or it is doing already. Queen of Swords, a mother here, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person will take, and they will take ages to drop it. You'll not end the same. If this is a child, my mother, for instance, you're not on the same wavelength here. This person will, like I said, they will go around like she did, pretty much going around telling friends and being very upset and saying all of this stuff that apparently that I don't do anymore, which is speak, right? And then get you to feel sorry for them in order to make up for the same thing to happen, what's been happening behind closed doors for years, right? So I know, but someone else telling that can be a towel, that can be an illusion, that can be anything, right? It's the person that experiences it individually that knows the situation, that's using your intuition. No matter what anybody says to try and say, oh, come on, you know, really? You've got this energy here of where you are not on the same wavelength as this person here. Because all they do is give and all I do is take, right? Unless you call Freddie Mercury. Just let me live, let me be, right? Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Perfect timing. You arrived perfect time. Must be divine. It must be divine. Perfect time. It's perfect timing to have Harry Potter's wand shoved right up your pie hole, bruv. That's what it is. Well, look, fushing. Well, at least you sent me a picture of that wand. So it's perfect timing for you to get away from this person as quick as you can, because this person wants sex. Probably. That's it. That's it, bruv. That's probably all they want. It's this is also having a bill to pay. Yeah, right, because this is child maintenance, child support, welfare, all that kind of thing. Needing support of family members, stuff like that. Leaving family out in the cold. Understanding a lot about your karma. Realising that you are definitely not on the same wavelength as 555. It's not Johnny Five's alive, bruv. This person's a liar here, or someone's lying to you. I don't know. But there's a trick here that's being pulled. Reconsider before you make up with this person. Reconsider as they come in very fast of what your response is going to be, because somebody needs to cut this bullshit out. They need to cut this person off, cut this person out, right here. If you can't, and that's family, and you can't, then this is just an energy that just always happens. And it's always look on the bright side of life. So always look on the bright side of life. But here, someone always looks at the negative part of why you're not doing what they want you to do. To talk, to act the way that you should. I mean, you're not a puppet, Capricorn, right? You're not a puppet on a string, right? Unless you are the contrarian, right? But here, there's a lot of conflict. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry for your messages being very stagnant. You've got energies here of someone that is also very jealous of someone just trying their best to be themselves and be left alone. And someone won't drop it. Someone will keep doing it until the very end of the earth, more than likely. Okay, Capricorn, thank you so much for all of your kind words, comments. Sorry that your reading was, well, I hope it's a lot better than that. But we'll see when we come up through December. Things will be exactly as the same as they were before with Patron and stuff like that. I really do hope and appreciate all of your support. It keeps me going. And things coming out through December, I'll try and change up some stuff. But if you want a personal reading, anything like that, you can reach out from the link below. This one was free. And then we do your monthly reading that will be coming out shortly after these. And then we do the Life Path stuff and also the bi-weekly readings that only go over to tier. Well, the full access bundle, that's where they go. They don't come here. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you soon.